Congratulations to the Chicago Bears. They win their division 12-4, and they'll play the Eagles in the first round of the playoffs. Good luck. We take you to our 2018 Benkowski Trivia title match. It's wild, and you'll be enjoying it for the next several weeks. And then we take you back to 2005, when the White Sox won it all, and one of the key guys was a starting pitcher, who I think you know. This week, check out my website, benkowski.com, for my weekly article and up-to-the-minute trivia sites. From wherever Chicago's sports teams are making news, it's the Perfect Pitch Auto Repair Sports Spotlight. Flowers for every imaginable occasion at Lansing Floral Shop. Call them at 708-474-1212. They deliver. You've got to get to Gilhooly's for my trivia night, 3901 West 103rd Street at Springfield, right at the St. Xavier campus, Friday, January 4th at 8 p.m. Music, movies, TV, sports, your requests. It's a very fun game. Great atmosphere, great food, everything. You've got to get to the Sock. Live Benkowski Trivia, alternate Thursdays, 8 p.m., 93rd and Roberts Road. With a 30-year Southwest Side tradition, Huck Finn is open 24 hours to serve you with great breakfasts like the Becky Thatcher, soups, great lunches, 1/3 pound burgers, clubs, and much more. Dinners from seafood to steaks to pasta, great donuts, and ice creams. With 3 locations at Archer and Damon, 67th and Pulaski, and 105th and Cicero. Stop in today. You know Huck Finn is open. You've got to get to Dr. Sherman Clay, chiropractor. Gentle adjusting. Most insurance accepted. Massage therapy, too. Walk-ins are welcome. Call 773-324-4325. That's HEAL. Dr. Sherman Clay. You've got to get to the Wise Owl at Van Buren and Racine. Pizzas, pork sliders, Cuban sandwiches, carrot soup, elote, burgers, tacos, salads, and more. Great cocktails and great bartenders. A tremendous array at the Wise Owl, Van Buren and Racine. See you there. You've got to get to Renata's Beauty Salon like I do. Men, women, and kids cuts. Open 6 days a week. Walk-ins are welcome. They're located at 12558 Southwestern Avenue in Blue Island, just 6 blocks south of Chicago. They are really efficient, an amazing place, and I'm really, really pleasantly surprised with my first cut and looking forward to more. Renata's Beauty Salon, 125th and Western. All right, first time playing in the championship. I say they're representing Gilhooly's, and I like this team a lot. They are known as Karen's Killers. Corner bar here yet? All right, I have to skip their introduction. I have a sock team that has no name listed. Laura's people, what are you going to be called today?
They're still in the dryer.
Baja Men. Representing the Sock, let's hear it for the Baja Men. Also representing the Sock, a veteran team with a combination of young players and not super old players. We welcome 80 Free. Amazingly, also representing the Sock, a team that's known for their partying inclination. And that team is called the Sock Roadies. Let's hear it for them. Anybody here from Reggie's yet? Good God in heaven. All right, we continue. All the way from Lansing, Illinois. Let's hear it for the 00 Night Out Stars. Amazingly, representing the Sock in an all-time record, 4 teams from one location, Let's hear it for the Pinball Quizzards. And representing the Wise Owl and the defending champions of this tournament, please welcome JMB. Not the first bar they felt at. All right, here we go. 4 topics. Let's knock this out so we can shout out. The topics are music with an M, that's the last name M, or a group name. We have birth years within 2. We're tightening that up to 2 because it's a championship. We got Bears, Packers, and Bears and other select teams. And then we got, I couldn't stop myself from watching Miss Universe 2018. No, it's not full-blown porn. Miss Universe 2018. Jeez, my family's watching this. Miss Universe 2018. Maybe the final 20 contestants for this year. And then Miss America's You Should Know. All thrown in one big vat. So here we go. We start with Karen's Killers. You got the music, the birth, the Bears, or the Beauties.
Okay. Lisa,
Bears, Packers.
Repeat the question, please.
When the Bears and Packers met on 12-16-18, what was the margin of victory for the Bears within 2? That's correct. They said 7. 50 points, and the Killers are on the board. They're killing it. All right. Corner bar? Okay, I'm not going to be saying that all night. We move on to the Sock Baja men.
Take Bears, Packers, Bears.
Okay, it'll be Bears against a different opponent, but it's a divisional opponent. The Bears played Minnesota in a playoff game, January 1st, 1995. Within 2 points, what was the margin of the Bears' win? Five seconds. Going. 5 is too low. We go to the Sock 80 free.
11.
11 is too low. We go to Sock Roadies. 5 seconds. 15, they say. 17, you get it. 60. So the Sock Roadies are on the board. Reggie's All-Stars here yet? Gosh darn it. I think I'm really sad about this. Missing in action. All right, we move on. We go to the 00 Night Outs.
Just trying to get
Okay, music with an M.
Born in 1917, no longer with us. In 1964, he had the big hit, Everybody Loves Somebody Sometime.
Dean Martin.
Dean Martin is correct. Yeah. Everybody falls in love somehow. And we'll have more championship trivia from the Sock. You've got to get to Lansing Floral Shop. Open at 8 a.m. daily. Besides a great array of live flowers, they have custom silks, Bridgewater candles. They want you to plan your parties early at a wide delivery area. They're located at 3420 Ridge Road in Lansing, or you can call 708-474-1212. Weddings, funerals, birthdays, anniversaries, and guys, try the No Reason flower. Believe me, it works. Lansing Floral Shop. Give them a call, 708-474-1212. Kim G. Sherman, psychotherapist, Des Plaines Wellness Center. Therapy for individuals, couples, families. Call 847-962-4849. I've known Kim for over 20 years. She is a true professional, and she will help you. Give her a call. Family Dentist, Lawrence Furland, DDS, 109th and Kedzie, crowns, veneers, cleanings, improving your smile. They do a great job. Call 773-233-7044. Excellent work, impeccable. Call the Family Dentist, 773-233-7044. They did a great job for me, and they'll do a great job for you. You've got to get to Shelton Fireworks, the world's largest warehouse, off Interstate 94, exit 22B in Porter, Indiana. Row after row of the best fireworks anywhere, from the little ones to the grand finales that'll end your show. Birthdays, anniversaries, graduations, in addition to the 4th of July. Just get over there to Shelton Fireworks now. Then you can reload by the time summer comes. Shelton Fireworks, I-94, exit 22B in Portage. All right, we go to the sock pinball blizzards, or something.
Let's do Bears.
It's Bears Packers. The Bears were a rare 6-2 against the Packers in a 4-year stretch of the 2000s. Name 2 of those years.
Well done.
5 seconds. Going.
2005, 2006.
Yes. 4, 5, 6, 7. 70. That's a big play. We go to JMB.
M.
Because you're so photogenic.
In 1966, name the group that sang I Saw Her Again Last Night.
Mamas and the Papas.
Mamas and the Papas is correct. Boy, that's going back in time. When the only people that existed were troglodytes. All right, we go to Karen's Killers.
Yeah, how about music for M?
I got that for you.
Yeah, congratulations on...
In what year in the 60s, within 2, did the song Mighty Quinn the Eskimo come out? 68. You're good to go. So you improve to 120. And we go to Sock Bahamen.
Bears.
The Bears played Detroit, Thanksgiving Day 1980. And the Bears won in overtime. How did they score? Five seconds.
Pick 6.
Pick 6 is not it. We go to Sock 83.
Kickoff return for a touchdown.
Kickoff return for a touchdown is correct. You were all in diapers, but I guess it locked in your memory. 80. So 83 gets 80. And there was a murmur from the crowd. Sock Roadies. In 1982, last name M, who joined Michael Jackson in the delicious duo Ebony, Ivory. Paul McCartney's right. 80. So, the Roadies, featuring some members of the Vodka Girls, and they have the lead in the game. 00 night out.
Same category now. Music now.
I like your excellent speech.
Thank you. Projection.
1985. Last name M. I just want to be your lover girl. I just want to rock your world. Five seconds. Going. Going. So sorry. We go to Sock. Is it Sock? Yeah, it's Sock Pinball Quizzards. 5 seconds. Going. Madonna. Interesting. I almost always say one word when it's one word. We go to J&B. Tina Marie. So far, J&B winning the most soulful award. 90.
You know it, Pat.
150. Weren't you in Parliament? Karen's Killers. Talk to me. Music. I like when Karen asks. 1994. Group begins with M. Enter Sandman. Metallica, yep. 100. So that improves the Killers to 220. Whoa. More Benkowski trivia highlights next week. With a 30-year Southwest Side tradition, Huck Finn is open 24 hours to serve you with great breakfasts like the Becky Thatcher, soups, great lunches, 1/3 pound burgers, clubs, and much more. Dinners from seafood to steaks to pasta, great donuts, and ice creams. With 3 locations at Archer and Damon, 67th and Pulaski, and 105th and Cicero. Stop in today. You know Huck Finn is open. Go play at Red Shoes Billiards, 12009 South Pulaski in Alsip, featuring 16 Brunswick Gold Crown pool tables, drop fluorescent lighting fixtures, and a fabulous grade of cloth. Call 708-388-3700. And now video gaming is available at Red Shoes from open till close. And don't forget, the Illinois Lottery too. That's Red Shoe Billiards, 12009 South Pulaski. You've got to get to the Sock Live Benkowski Trivia, alternate Thursdays at 8 p.m. 93rd and Roberts Road. Great game, great people. Check out the Sock. I think you'll be glad you did when you go to my trivia game every other Thursday. 8 p.m., 93rd and Roberts Road. Perfect Pitch Auto Repair at 108th and Kedzie does tune-ups, transmission, AC service, engine repair, tire repair, oil changes, and emission system repair. They're open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., and they've done a great job for me. Perfect Pitch Auto Repair at 108th and Kedzie. You've got to get to Papa Joe's new location, 5900 West 111th Street. Italian beef, tetrazzini, great pizza, parmesan, ravioli, and more. All my classic choices. New location, and they can still deliver into the city. Get to Papa Joe's. The White Sox are off to a very hot start, and the main reason is their starting pitching. A couple of games back-to-back. John Garland pitching perfectly into the 7th, and Mark Burley, that remarkable 99-minute game in which he only allowed 3 hits, all out to Ichiro Suzuki. 2 just fabulous back-to-back performances. Got a chance to catch up with John Garland and talk to him about his role. It's odd to see him in the 5th starting spot, but he seems to relish it. It's certainly a low-pressure position to be in, a spot I think he can win 17 games in. Let's talk to John Garland about how he feels right now in 2005. Like the rest of the team, John Garland's been red hot to start the season, and he talks about what's been working well, his effective pitches so far this year.
The sinker. I mean, the sinker's just been amazing. Throwing it for strikes, throwing it for balls, getting guys to swing at it, and getting a lot of ground balls, and that's what I'm about.
Are you stronger? Are you doing it, concentrating more on it? Is there anything about why it's coming around?
I think it might be because I was a little bit tired. Up there in Minnesota, I was sick a little bit, and I wasn't quite what I was going to be strength-wise. Last start, I was starting to get back to it, but I think maybe being a little tired might have helped it with the sink.
Do you have any expectation for what you're going to do tomorrow?
I'm going to try and go out there, compete, and give the team a chance to win.
Between you and Mark Start, those were 2 incredibly dominating performances. It's almost I sense a friendly competition a little bit. I mean, you went and shut them down massively, and then, he comes back and, tried to one-up.
Yeah, but he does it all the time. The guy's just amazing. Yeah, I mean, you just want to go out there and compete. And like I said, that's what we both want to do. We want to go out there and win. And when everything falls in place, everything's going good, the guys playing good defense, things come together.
Would you call that your best major league stretch of, let's say, 20 batters, or can you think of one that rivals it?
No, not off the top of my head. I just, not really. I just try to go out there and do my best, and then sometimes it comes together like that, and then sometimes it doesn't.
When you talk about the sinker, I've heard other sinker ball pitchers say that sometimes they could be too strong, and that, I don't know how you tire yourself out. In your case, you were actually physically ill, but that helped you, huh?
It might have. I'm not saying I should be sick every start, but no. Sometimes it seems like when you're tired, you come back on short days rest, you seem to always have a good sinker, and if you can throw it in the right spot and you're throwing for strikes, it could be good. Sometimes when you're too strong, you're throwing right through it. You're not getting that sink that you usually have, and guys are connecting a lot better.
AJ seems to have adapted to your pitching staff real quick. What's it like throwing to him?
He's a good catcher. Calls a great game. He knows what he's doing. He's a smart catcher when he's back there. He's a student of the game, so as the game's going along, he's learning and seeing what the hitters are trying to do, and then things come together. We get on the same page and roll.
In watching a couple of games on TV, I've heard your announcer say, AJ will be quick to run out to the mound and, maybe offer a correction or to try to set something straight right away before it gets out of hand. Is that something that you find helpful?
Well, if he calls a pitch that he thinks is the right pitch at that right moment, if I shake him, two heads are better than one is what they say. So he might come out and want to talk about it a little bit and make sure we're straight on the pitch.
Is this as hot a start for you starters that you have been around?
As far as I can remember, yeah. Seems like everybody's going out there every night, giving the team a chance, and that's pretty much all you can ask.
And is it something that you feel you guys can just ride out indefinitely?
We're going to try. We're going to try our damnedest. We know there's going to be some good days, there's going to be some bad days. It's a grind. It's a long season, and hopefully everybody stays healthy.
You've got to get to the Corner Bar for my live trivia game every other Tuesday at 7 p.m. Music, movies, TV, sports, and a lot more. It's at Joe Orr Road in Torrance, a fun place with great food, drink, and people. Lenny Q's Barbecue. Trivia alternate Tuesdays at 7 p.m. Daily specials. Catering, too. It's at the Lansing Municipal Airport, 3249 Airport Drive. I'll see you over there. Perfect Pitch Auto Repair at 108th and Kedzie is great. Tune-ups, transmissions, AC service, engine repair, tire repair, oil changes. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. They do a great job for me, and they'll do a great job for you. They're quick, and they don't charge an arm and a leg. Perfect Pitch Auto Repair, 108th and Kedzie. Trivia will be at the Sock. Alternate Thursdays at 8 p.m. 93rd and Roberts Road. Great food, great drink, great people. Everything great. You've got to get to Renata's Beauty Salon. They cut hair for men, women, and kids, and I'm among them. Open 6 days a week. Walk-ins welcome. Easy to reach at 125th and Western Avenue. Maybe I'll see you there. Reggie's is a great place with tons of music, interesting people and staff, great food and drink at 21st and State. And amongst the cool things they have, Benkowski Trivia. All shows are now Monday at 6 p.m. Reggie's, 21st and State, a fun place. Welcome to the Bulls' first playoff appearance in 7 years. And Ben Gordon started hot. He would finish with 30. But there were problems in the first half. The Bulls were called for a myriad of phantom calls, especially their big men in foul trouble early.
I had a discussion with some of the media before the game, and one worrisome point for Bulls fans, closet Bulls fans, was the way the game would be called defensively or officiating-wise. And sure enough, early in the game, Chandler, Jared Reiner, Odella Harrington, Antonio Davis all called for some curious inside fouls, and it gave Washington a greater presence where they could get in for a few dunks. The Bulls, meanwhile, sticking with the jump shots. Thankfully for them, Ben Gordon got red hot with a quick 10 points early in the second quarter to almost break the game open. But it wasn't to be because of the way the game was being called defensively. And this was going to be a worrisome part for the Bulls in the second half.
A game-high 31 points for the NBA's top stealer, Larry Hughes. He was the key to the third quarter eruption on the part of the Wizards. They were up by as many as 7. Kirk Heinrich with the shot. Antonio Davis called for, incredibly, a technical foul. And a lot of calls went against the Bulls. Here's the active Heinrich, who did miss 15 shots on the day. The Bulls defense took over. And especially in the fourth quarter, great Bulls defense, limiting the Wizards to just 12 points. They somehow missed a trip there, but Ben Gordon finishes strong.
So the Bulls ride a tremendous defensive effort in the fourth quarter. They clamp the Wizards down to just 12 points. Repeated desperation, three-point tries by the Wizards prove fruitless, and the Bulls clutch out game one in very dramatic fashion.
There are a couple of key blocks, though, particularly late in the game, where you got the crowd into it. They led to breaks, and then it seemed to give your club momentum.
That's what I've been trying to do the whole year. That's my job. I wasn't able to stay in the game, but I knew crunch time, my team was going to need me, and I just had to keep my head. And I was able to come up with a couple key plays. And Ben, Kirk, Noach got out and ran and got some layups. Duhan.
What did you learn from a playoff game under your belt now? What things did you not know about playoff basketball that you learned today?
It's very intense, and every possession is like the last possession of a regular season game. It's just like, you want that ball, and players are willing to do anything out there. Players make the ultimate sacrifices out there.
Can you compare the intensity level to an NBA playoff game to any of your college big-time games?
The only thing that comes close might be, a Duke Carolina game or, the national championship game. But, other than that, this was amazing. The crowd was into it. You could just feel the energy, coming to the game, not even in the arena yet. And it's just an amazing experience, and I'm very blessed to be a part of this.
En inglés, ahora, por favor.
Is this your best game ever, they say? People are saying it's your best game.
In the NBA, I think so. I play good games in Europe too. I think in the NBA is the best.
What prepared you for the pressure of this game? Some of your rookie teammates said they didn't know it would be this intense. Why were you able to handle the intensity?
Play aggressive, because we are the team play aggressive.
You've got to get to Moods Bar and Grill for my trivia game, alternate Wednesdays. To get to Portage, Indiana, it's exit 19 off I-94 a couple miles south. I will see you at Moods Bar and Grill. You've been watching the Perfect Pitch Auto Repair Sports Spotlight. Perfect Pitch located at 108th and Kedzie. Take your vehicles there for great repairs. This week's show has been brought to you by the Lansing Floral Shop. Call for your flowers at 708-474-1212. Huck Finn, a great wide-ranging menu, along with donuts and ice cream. Open 24 hours at Archer and Damon, 67th and Pulaski, and 105th and Cicero. Imprint Graphics, leaders in booklet, perfect bound saddle stitch. Very competitive pricing, 708-396-1010.